Bible said that Nehman decided not to do it. He got furious. He got angry. Why? 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 There are some lessons that I have put here and I want us to share. A lot of people are battling that situation, and that is why your miracle is delayed. That is why your breakthrough is delayed. That is why you are not receiving the testimony, yet you keep on praying. Sometimes you need to remove the status. Sometimes you need to forget about your position. Sometimes you need to calm down. Sometimes you need to be humble before you can receive from the Lord. Somebody who is having this whole reputation, somebody who is coming with a whole, somebody who is commanding troops, somebody who is commanding an entire nation, yet he got to the house of the prophet and the prophet did not even see him. Do you know how painful it will be? I don't know how you will feel, but maybe you are the managing director, maybe you are the CEO. You see, some people carry their position when they are even going to the house of God. Some people go with their financial status. Some people go with the title they carry. But let me tell you, to the sight of God, all these things is not needed. I'm being honest to you. Oh, Jesus. Man of God, a lot of people go to seek the face of God, their kingship, their titles. My beloved, listen, sometimes you need to be naked before God. Sometimes you need to forget about your past. Sometimes you need to forget about what you have. Others are too glued to what they have because somebody is too rich. The person thinks that because of his riches, he cannot serve God. Yes, at times, you see, before you can serve the Lord, you cannot be serving two masters at the same time. Nehman was coming as a king, he was coming as a commander. But here, to the sight of God, you must forget about what you have and who you are. I believe I'm speaking to somebody's situation. My dear, God is not too far from us. We enter the house of God with this kind of. We enter the house of God because we are too powerful. We may see the man of God to be young, and because of our position in the society, we look down upon the man of God. A lot of people are not receiving from their pastors. A lot of people are not receiving from the prophet. Do you know why? Because they feel too big than the pastor. They feel too big than the prophet. But let me tell you, it is not about the personality. It's about the grace and the unction. It's about the oil upon his life. A lot of people have missed their miracles. A lot of people have missed their breakthroughs because when the prophet spoke to them, they thought he was too young to speak to them in that even manner. Sometimes they may be expecting the prophet to bow to them. They may expecting that the man of God will kneel before them. And this is why a beautiful lady like you, a CEO like you, and a well-established, educated lady is not married yet because you have not humbled yourself enough to receive the word that is coming from the prophet. Let me tell you one thing. Sometimes it's not about the personality. It's not about the one speaking, whether he's educated, whether he's rich or poor, it's about the weight, the voice, or the message carries. Remember that any man of God who is speaking, any prophet that says the Lord, is not speaking for himself, but rather he's speaking the mind of God. Some people feel too big when the prophet gives them direction to do. This was what happened to Nehman. It was not because the river he was going to pass in was a challenge. No. He had enough money. He had everything. If the prophet had demanded anything, it was not too hard for Nehman to give. Yet, he became angry. Yet, he was not ready to do it. Why? Because, number one, the prophet did not come to speak to him personally. Number two, the prophet decided to use a servant to deliver the message. How can you speak to me in this manner? Who are you to even speak to me in the first place? I'm in to see the prophet, not you. Sometimes we miss the opportunity God gives